What in the world? Testing. What's up, y'all? We ain't doing all that because I can't be here long. But baby, listen. I know it's a lot of people live right now talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac, but we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Excuse me. What's up, everybody? Let me share it out. We're gonna get this party started. I know T's live and Mams is live and all that good stuff. But baby, them ladies made me so mad. I just had some stuff I needed to get off my chest. I decided to come down here and just go and give y'all a good old live review. What's up? Hey, Lemon Kush. What's up, Lock Queen? Hey, Cool Gamer. What's up, CC Free? Listen. Hey, L Love. What's up? V Jazzy V. Okay, V Jazzy V. Good vibes. Okay. What's up, Charles? This is your first live. Well, I'm glad that you are here and you are joining us. What's up, J12, aka what's up? You be here live long? Nah, I ain't gonna be here long, baby. Wendy's last comment was the MVP. Wendy's last comment was the MVP for me. Put it in the chat, because child, I don't remember. They went back and forth so long, child, I don't remember what you're talking about. But baby, I got some things to say. And before I'm done, I'm gonna hit everybody because I think all of y'all, I'm gonna hit everybody. So let's go ahead and get into this. So we have the Real Housewives of Potomac, season 7, episode 7. Shout out to Michelle Obama saying that the Real Housewives of Potomac is her favorite. Well, she said Potomac and Atlanta, but she said Potomac first. So shout out to our former first lady for 1, watching the Real Housewives, and 2, having favorites. Okay. Hey, what's up, Mr. Willie Brown? Hey, VMW. Hey, what's up, Naturally Mar? What's up? Wendy really ended this episode by throwing down the Colorist Collective. She did. Is that what you're talking about, CC Free? Her comment, because I know her comment at the end about Monique. You talking about Monique? Oh, we're gonna get to that. What's up, Miss Gucci Diva? Hey. Wendy said, yeah. Okay, yeah. Hold on, I'm putting that up because I'm definitely gonna get to that. Because y'all already know how I felt about this whole Monique thing from the beginning. So y'all know I'm gonna get to that. Let's get this little minutia out the way. We gotta do let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all how pissed off I was at Robin. Listen, I used to like Robin. Like, I've been watching the Real Housewives of Potomac since episode 1, season 1. And I liked Robin. I remember Robin trying on that wedding dress. And I remember saying then, girl, you look like a fool right now. Because you are really sitting here trying on your wedding dress for a man you ain't even married to no more. And y'all are so broke that you got to sell your damn wedding dress. And you sitting here trying. I remember thinking that I should have known that she was stupid. Anyway, okay. Come back, Really B. Come back. Let's get this party started. So we start this episode off. We have what's your girl Mia on the phone with Peter, already instigating. Now Mia got to go through this whole long thing about how her and Peter are such good friends, and how Peter's friends with G, and how they're like a family, and yada yada yada. Okay, whatever, girl. Because I'm not gonna go down the road of how that don't mean nothing to me, and that ain't a good look, because I I never really liked Peter. I never was a Peter fan. I was never one of those people that went up for Peter. So you telling me that you and Peter are such good friends and Peter's friends with G and they got this long history. For me, that's not a positive. That's not a positive because I was never a Peter fan. Okay. I always felt like Peter, I was never a Peter fan. But because we know Mia, we know that Mia was already on that BS from the word go. We know Mia was already on that BS from the word go. Now, if Mia was really a friend, which we know she not, if Mia was really a friend and Mia was really not trying to be messy, then what Mia would have done was pull Wendy aside and say, Wendy, girl, we're going to head over to bar 1. And I know that you and Peter may be getting ready to do some business. I just got off the phone with him. You might want to go ahead and give him a call. Like, you don't even have to get in the middle of it. You could have just been like, girl, just go ahead and give him a little ring-a-ling-a-ling. Now, I'm going to get to Wendy when it comes to this phone call thing. We're going to get there. I'm going to try to keep this in order because when I get to that, I just want to get to it. Now, we found out that this house got some issues. Number one, Charisse don't have a bathroom, and she's still on the phone trying to find a hotel. Now, Mia talking about some girl, you're going to have a hard time finding a hotel. Since when? Have y'all ever been to Miami? Please understand that 5-star hotels in Miami come a dime a dozen. No, it's not like, were y'all there for a holiday weekend? I don't remember what weekend they went to Miami, but was it like Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day weekend, 4th of July? Because if it wasn't one of those things, no, ma'am, it's not hard getting a hotel in Miami. You might have to pay the money. You may not be able to stay on Ocean Drive, but you can find a nice hotel. Me and my friends used to do it all the time. Listen, back in the day, back when I was young, and you know, me and my friends used to fly down to Miami like it wasn't shit. We would leave work and drive straight to the airport. Before 9/11, used to be able to get round trip tickets to Miami out of DC to Miami round trip for under $100. I'm telling you what I know. And we would literally pack a bag, fly out, and get a hotel when we got there. Now, granted, we were young and it was 4 of us splitting a hotel room, but we stayed at like 5-star hotels because we were splitting it. You know what I'm saying? We were splitting it 4 or 5 ways, but we would literally fly out and get a hotel room. Like, girl, stop it. Anyway, but I ain't trying to go down there, child. I'm going down there. Hold on, let me look at these comments. That was Robin's chance to separate herself from Giselle. She fell miserably, child. She sure did. Robin obviously has a motive to kick Wendy off the show, the same way Giselle tried to kick Monique. Yeah, she definitely got it out for for Wendy. I don't know. Robin knew she was going to be removed after this season because her and Juan are not going to get married. So she's trying to save face and keep her contract by going after. You know what, Callie girl? I'm with you on that one. She definitely is acting like she got something to prove because, child, Mia is always extra drinks with D. Mia is always extra. Hey y'all, I don't like that Wendy was outnumbered. She was outnumbered, but yeah. Hey Amir, what's up, love? Ashley is a pick me too. But at least Ashley did stand 10 toes down and was like, Mia throwing that drink was too far. And if like when they were like, oh, Wendy's trying to be extra, and Ashley was like, no, because if somebody throw a drink at me, it's on. I do give Ashley credit for that. I do give Ashley credit for being like, yeah, no, because if somebody throw a drink at me, it's on the popping. I never got the colorist issues from any of the ladies, not once. I always thought Peter was a piece of ish. Mia couldn't handle that Wendy was dismissed her messy ass by saying, I don't have beef with men. If Peter has beef, he can call my husband. That's where it started. Because the minute she said that, because you know why? Because it threw Mia off from the beginning. Because Mia had this whole thing planned out in her head on what she was going to say and how that conversation was going to go. And when Wendy told her off the break, no, I don't have beef with men. Like, if there's beef, you call my husband. But I'm going to come back to that because Wendy, I gotta pop Wendy's hand on that too. When she got to the whole call my husband piece, I got to pop Wendy's hand a little bit on that. We're going to get there, y'all. We're going to get there. Mia had too much to drink. Mia had something, child. Was it El Teddy who said that house isn't in a rich neighborhood on Solid? Oh, yeah, it's definitely not. Hey, Harold. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not. No, that was El Teddy. He said that was in like a a whole ordinary neighborhood, child. He said he knows exactly where that house is. Okay. Now the house had some issues. They Robin and Wendy said, I mean Robin and Giselle said every time somebody flushed the toilet, they hear the water running. Child, it's a whole situation. Okay. I wrote Jacqueline and Mia. Now they're laying the foundation for this whole Jacqueline and Mia fallout. Again, most of us don't care because number one, it played out before the season even started, and number two, we don't know Jacqueline, and we really don't care about Mia. So we really don't care about Mia and Jacqueline and this whole fallout because we're not vested in their relationship. If this were Robin and Giselle, if this were anybody except for the two of them, nobody's really vested in this relationship. We don't know Jacqueline, and I don't like Mia. I can't speak for y'all, but I don't care about Mia. And Mia, even if I did like Mia's only been on the show for one season, so nobody's vested in her best friend from high school falling out. Like nobody's vested in that, but they gonna shove it down our throats, child. Mia convinces Charisse to stay at the house. Child, bye. Okay. Now let's get into. We had this little catty conversation, which again is laying the foundation. They out by the pool. And Mia is talking to Wendy. Mia's talking to Giselle and Ashley about Wendy. And Giselle is making it seem like Wendy made up this whole Nigerian restaurant thing. And Peter basically was laughing behind Wendy's back. And Peter knew it was fake. And Peter was just playing along, going along with the get along. Now, let me say this. Y'all tell me if I'm reading too deep into it or if I'm going too far into it. Y'all tell me if I'm doing too much right now. But honestly, y'all, I'm almost borderline feeling like Giselle was trying to say that Peter was like, I almost feel like Giselle was like, oh, well, Peter going to play along and yeah, I'll do business with you, Wendy. Oh, okay, Wendy. Like, how far was you going to take it, Peter? Was you going to take her money? You were going to let her sign a contract and legally bind her to something? Like when you say, oh, yeah, he was going to play along. How far was you going to push that? Because the way Giselle said it, you saw Giselle court herself. If y'all go back and look at that scene, Giselle caught herself, because I rewound and looked at it again. Giselle caught herself and sort of reeled it back a little bit. But I feel like Giselle was trying to be like, oh, well, Peter was just going to play along. For how long was he going to play along? Was he going to play along, take her money? VMW, listen, you can separate the two, girl. You can still love her as your soror, but dislike her as a person. You know what I'm saying, girl? But I said, it just sounded real suspect to me the way she said that. The flip side of that is this too. Peter, if you was really playing games and it really wasn't all that serious for you, then why are you talking about you sent her paperwork and you was waiting for the paperwork to come back? Because that sounds like somebody that's really trying to take it to the next level. If you wasn't really tripping and you felt like Wendy wasn't really serious and Wendy really didn't have it going on like that, number one, you wouldn't be mad. Let's start there. Number one, you wouldn't be mad, sir. And number two, you wouldn't be sending her paperwork and waiting for signatures and shit. I don't know, but I felt like, again, that conversation was very catty. It was very catty. So Peter Contel needs to shut up, make some right. Like Nene said, okay. Peter was after the ducats. Right. And then Giselle gonna say, and Wendy, you don't have no money. Ma'am, why is Giselle always in somebody's pockets? Why does Giselle always feel like she gotta tell somebody how much money they gonna make and how much money they have? Ma'am, you the one that's been renovating your house for 5 years in stages. Don't nobody know what money you have. What money do you have, ma'am? Wendy got 5 jobs. Her husband got a job. Okay. What job do you have, Giselle, that you worried about whether Wendy can cut a check or not? Because we don't see you with any viable employment. We see you, I guess you get a good little piece of alimony and child support, but how you in that woman's pockets? Now listen, you ain't got to like Wendy, but we can count Wendy's jobs. Okay? Anyway. Peter's an opportunist. He don't care about any of them. Hell no. Exactly, KFS. Exactly. Mia threw some salad on Candace's face last season. Now drinks in Wendy face this season. Yep, old girl needs to go. Bravo doesn't condone. Yeah, right, Miss Gucci. Miss Gucci Diva, I like that. Miss Gucci Diva. Yeah. So Wendy attacking it up. Yeah, Wendy did. Wendy called her crater face. She did. She did. So we're in the car on the way to the restaurant, and Mia again being messy because nobody asked you, Mia. Nobody asked you to talk to Karen. Well, maybe production did, but let's on camera. Let me say this on camera. Nobody asked you to bring up Charisse and Karen. So here you go being messy in the car. Now you want to talk to Karen about her issue with Charisse, and well, I understand. Because Charisse is a bit extra. And I was kind of on the fence in that situation. But now I'm on your side. Now, I want y'all to remember she said that because later on in the episode, when Karen tried to play, middle of the road, Mia gets mad. Oh, so you're going to take her side over mine? Oh, you're going to take her side over mine? Well, hell, you didn't want to take sides when it came to Charisse. And Karen was supposed to be your friend. Yeah, these people, the hypocrisy is what kills me with these people. Giselle needs to be quiet. Robin's house is better than hers, and Robin's in trouble with the IRS. I thought Robin paid off her IRS bill, but Robin's got a beautiful home. Now, listen, I can call it. Robin's got a beautiful house. They built it from the ground up. It's a brand new home, and it is beautiful. It is absolutely, from everything I've seen. I mean, I haven't done a tour, but from what I've seen, it's a beautiful home. Now, once again, you want to talk to Karen about her issue with Charisse. And Karen was like, look, Charisse wanted to go to lunch. Because Karen also had a conversation with Wendy. And basically what Karen keeps trying to tell everybody is, I just don't fuck with Charisse. Because I don't fuck with Charisse. It's not personal about, it's not no major. I just, and I thought she said it perfectly when they were at dinner. I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but when they were at dinner and it came up, and Karen was like, Charisse, I haven't heard from you in 5 years. You haven't called me in 5 years. And Charisse was like, you're right. You're right. She said, so why now? Why all of a sudden now you so concerned about being my friend? Why all of a sudden now you so concerned about us going out to lunch? Why all of a sudden now you so concerned about why we not friends and we're talking about some girl, I love you? Girl, you miss me. You ain't missed me for 5 years. You ain't missed me until your ass got back on the show. You ain't missed me in 5 years, ma'am. Now all of a sudden you miss me? You don't miss me with the miss me. And that's all Karen is trying to tell these people. Karen is like, listen, because even Giselle talking about something. Well, what is it, Karen? The more you avoid Charisse, the more I want to know what it is. It's nothing. I just don't fuck with her. And Karen said, I'm 59 years old. I don't have to be cool with nobody I don't want to be cool with. Or 49 or how old Karen saying she is, child. Karen started singing. When Karen started singing happy birthday to me, baby, I was done. I said now, if that's the way to change the subject, baby, you know how to change the subject. Right. When Karen was like, so why now? Why now? Why are you so worried? Child. But anyway, so we get to the restaurant. Peter comes over to the table. Now, did y'all peep? When Peter came over to the table, Peter said, I ain't heard from you, or you ain't called me back, or something like that. What did Wendy say? Did y'all hear what Wendy said to that man? Wendy said, check your phone. In other words, bro, don't even come over here with that shit. I did hit you up. Now, I don't know in what reference she was talking about. I don't know in what context she was talking about, but she told that man check his phone. Now, I don't know if she mean I called you this morning, or I called you last week, or I texted you when we was on our way. I don't know. But basically what that said to me was that she did reach out to him. She told him check his phone. But Peter, you just decided that you wanted to be part of the storyline and you was gonna have an attitude with Wendy because that was some bullshit. And Wendy had her receipts, okay? Peter, you sent her. First of all, Mia, you put 20 on 10, and I knew Mia was putting 20 on 10 when she said something. Oh, you this is business. This is business. You have a contract. She's sitting on a contract. Oh my gosh, why would she do that? Peter never said he sent that woman no contract. Peter said he sent her paperwork. He never said he sent her a contract, Mia. You was putting 20 on 10 from the beginning. He said he sent her paperwork. And then we come to find out that the paperwork that he sent her was a markup. It was not a contract. It was nothing final. And Wendy's response was, okay, this is cool, but when can we do a walkthrough of the building? Because what I'm not getting ready to do is sign a lease, a contract, or nothing on some on a piece of property that I have not seen. Are you crazy? And when you saw Wendy's receipt, now that don't mean that's the right receipt, but when you saw Wendy's receipt, Peter never responded. So if anybody owes anybody anything, I feel like it's Peter that owed Wendy, not Wendy that owed Peter. Not Mia needs to sue her doctor. Ooh, y'all cutting up. Right, Wendy had that receipt. But the thing was, it wasn't even a hard receipt to have. I don't even think Wendy knew she needed the receipt. Because she didn't know her and Peter had beef. And like she told her husband, I'm not going to move forward. Now, do I think she could have said something to Peter? Yeah, sure. Yeah. You know, but again, if she texted him and his response and he never responded to her last message, I guess she wasn't in no rush to say nothing to him. He wasn't in no rush to say nothing to her. Just raggedy. Peter is now beefing with the entire group. Escape now. He's my child. Peter just like to have his 2 cents in the bull hockey. Peter was trying to get Candy's attention. That's all that was. Peter, so I don't know why Peter want to be on this show so bad. He don't care. So Charisse and Mia go running after Peter. And here go Ashley. Peter don't seem like he was all that mad to me. I don't see how Peter was all that mad to me. Child, because Peter wasn't mad. That was Mia putting 20 on 10. Well, no, Peter was saying he was mad, but that was still her putting 20 on 10, child. Well, we're gonna Miss Keisha, we're gonna get back to that. We're gonna get back to that, Keisha. We're gonna get back to that. So please hit the like button. It's 102 people in the chat. If y'all can hit the like button, I would love it. Much appreciated. Thank you much. So Mia is gonna say to Peter, oh, well, if you're gonna do business with somebody, you need to do business with Charisse. Her check going clear. Why y'all keep acting like y'all know Wendy don't have no money? Y'all don't know Wendy's financial situation? And why you acting like Charisse got money? We don't know Charisse's financial situation either. Y'all keep acting like these people walk away with all this money from these divorce settlements. Hell, the woman said they spent $1 million just on the lawyers alone. They done spent up all the damn divorce money paying for the damn lawyer. Child. And Charisse asked want to open up a champagne lounge. Ma'am, y'all remember when she renovated that whole house and added a champagne room into the house and then she ended up having to sell in the divorce settlement anyway? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember she had a whole champagne room put in her damn house that she ended up having to sell? Anyway. Hold on, let me go through my notes because we about to get into the meat and potatoes. I just want to make sure I got it now. They told Ashley, Candace on her way, and they tried to tell Ashley that her and Candace had beef because they was arguing over the husband's child. We'll get to them. Don't nobody care about them. And y'all check out my quick drop because Michael Darby showed up at Candace's concert this weekend, child. It was a whole mess. Okay. All right, let me get to this. Okay. Right, and me the one now ain't got no damn money. You out here see what happens? God don't like ugly. You out here worried about what everybody else got going on. Now, Mia comes back to the table, and Ashley, being her messy ass self, Peter didn't seem like he had no problem. Peter seemed fine. And Mia proceeds to tell Wendy that Peter does have beef with her. All right, let's get into this. Wendy's response immediately was, I don't have beef with men. What are you talking about? I don't have no beef with Peter because I don't beef with men. Here's my problem. And she proceeded to make a big deal about how that's not how her husband roll. She don't be going into town calling no man. That's not what she does. Yada, yada, yada. Now, this is what I'm going to say. On the surface, I understood the point that Wendy was trying to make. But Wendy, ma'am, excuse me. Excuse me, Wendy. Not only was your husband not at that first meeting you had with Peter, you said your husband didn't even know about the damn meeting at first. So again, I understood the point you were trying to make in reference to you don't owe no man explanation. That's your husband and you don't beef with him. Like, I got that part of it. But Wendy, let's not sit here and act like you didn't meet with Peter by yourself to begin with. Let's not sit here and act like you didn't have a whole meeting with Peter about starting a business. Okay. So I don't think it was ridiculous. I don't think it was ridiculous for for Peter to feel like you could have followed up with him. And again, Mia was being messy, but come on, Wendy, now don't get it twisted. I 99.99999% got Wendy's back, but I gotta call the shit. I gotta be honest. I gotta call the thing a thing. And on that one, I just felt like, on that one now, Wendy, you was putting 20 on 10, but I understood the point you were making. And the point you were making was valid. So Wendy proceeds to be like, listen, girl, I don't know what kind of way you and your husband run y'all business, but that's not how me and my husband run our business, and we don't do the things that y'all do. Now, Mia, here's an example of when you tell too much of your damn business. When you tell too much of your damn business. This is an example of telling too much of your damn business. Because here's the thing. Girl, wouldn't nobody know about what you and your husband do and don't do with other people, or don't do with other people, if you wouldn't put your business out in the streets about what you and your husband do or don't do? First of all, before you threw the drink, Wendy really ain't say nothing all that bad about your husband. Let's just be clear about that, okay? She just said, me and my husband don't do business the way you and your husband do business, and the way y'all do things ain't the way we do things, and that's not how we roll. Then you threw the drink, and then Wendy went deeper. Let's just go. We're going to keep it chronological. We're going to keep it chronological. When you threw the drink, then Wendy went deeper and got specific, okay? From the moment that Mia threw that drink, everybody from season 5, everybody should have been like, nope, 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 hell no, nope. All of them should have shut that shit down. Because did we or did we not see where throwing a drink could get us? I'm just saying. The minute Mia threw that drink, Ashley, Karen, Giselle, and Robin should have shut that shit down. Because all of them was at the damn barn/vineyard 2 seasons ago. But that ain't what happened. What happened was everybody now got amnesia about what had happened down to the barn. And now all of a sudden, Wendy is so antagonistic. Oh my gosh, Wendy is so antagonistic. And the people on the other side of the table were actually defending Mia. Huh. Huh. Did Monique warn Wendy at the reunion that they would go out there? She sure did. Now, I remember, now I know I got a lot of new people in here. Shout out to the people who shout out to my new subscribers. But some of y'all was here season 5. Some of y'all was here season 5. And I distinctly remember saying, this season 5. I distinctly remember saying season 5. And this is a quote. I'm going to quote y'all what I said season 5. Monique was wrong for putting her hands on Candace. However, I understand why she did it. And that's what I said, and I stand 10 toes down in it, and I ain't changing it. That's how I feel. Monique was wrong for putting her hands on Candace, but I understand why she did it. And baby, people ate me up. Hell, people still eat me up. Somebody gonna eat me up before this is over with for saying that. Somebody gonna put it in a comment, and that's fine. I love y'all. I love y'all. Okay. But all of a sudden tonight, now we want to quantify Mia and what Mia did and Mia's response because Wendy is being antagonistic. She won't stop talking. She does too much. She goes too far. And them same people, I said the same shit about Candace, and I still say it about Candace. And I don't care. I love y'all, but y'all ain't got to agree with me, and that's fine. The same thing about Candace. Now, all of a sudden, it's a defense. And it justifies Mia throwing a drink on Wendy. I just want to see people keep that same mother effing energy. I just want to see people keep that same mother effing energy. The same people that jumped down my throat. The same people that was like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Candace should be able to say whatever she wants to say. They just mad because they can't handle Candace's mouth. Monique put her hands on Candace because she couldn't deal with Candace's mouth. And it wasn't a defense. Candace should be able to say whatever she wants to say. Monique was wrong for putting her hands on Candace. I just want people to keep that same energy. That's it. That's all. If the same people that defended Candace and said Monique was wrong got that same energy for Wendy and Mia, I don't have no beef with you. But for the Robins of the world that have switched it up now all of a sudden, Wendy, you doing too much. Wendy. Now, let me be clear. I do think Wendy was doing too much. I do. I feel the same way about Wendy's behavior tonight that I felt about Candace's behavior. My energy ain't changed. The only difference is, for me, I do not feel like Wendy was antagonistic towards Mia in the same way. Wendy was not in Mia's face. Wendy did not say, drag me, Mia. But I'm not going down that road with y'all tonight. I promise y'all I'm not. But I just want people to keep that same energy. That's it. If you got the same energy for Wendy and Mia that y'all have for Candace and Monique, then I ain't mad at you. But it's the people like Robin who are going to make excuses. That's the people I got beef with. That's it. That's all. Again, we don't have to agree. We don't. I love y'all. And y'all know I love y'all anyway. We ain't got to agree. But keep that same energy. And that's my beef. Wendy said, Robin had a nerve, and then Robin had a nerve to talk about something. Nah, we're going to videotape this because we ain't going to be no he say, she say. It wasn't no he say, she say the first damn time they had the video. It was just a matter of how you interpreted the damn video. It wasn't no he say, she say. We know what the fuck happened. It's just a matter of whose side you were on. I think Robin was trying to show Wendy how she needed to be held back, just like she said Robin was. Hey, hold on, Tashika. Am I there saying your name right? Thompson. Welcome, new member. Yes, thank you for being here. Welcome. I hope I said your name right. Lord. Robin is so out of line. She needs to go break up Giselle and Robin dynamic. Robin, listen, I think Callie girl said it earlier in this episode. I think it's already broken because I don't think Robin coming back. I think that's another reason why Robin is acting a fool, because I think she's desperate to try to keep her spot child. And then did y'all catch this? Did y'all catch Robin talking about, Wendy, if you're going to fight. Wendy, if you're going to fight, just fight, Wendy. Wendy, if you're going to fight. Wait, what? Whoa. We give him permission to fight now? We give him permission. We giving people permission to fight? That's, wait a minute. Whoa, wait, what? If you're going to fight. Wait a minute. No, not Robin. No. Not Miss Robin. That was so disgusted at Monique's behavior that she was embarrassed and disgusted. No, not Robin. Candace should be happy that she is on the proper East Coast, because if she was on Cali, what Monique did was lightweight. She would have been wrecked, child. Listen, Cali girl. If Bravo doesn't recast, they're going to be like Basketball Wives, low ratings and off the air. This is no longer entertaining. It's disgusting. Ooh. Did everyone want Juan and Gabrielle Union? Oh, I didn't know they dated. I didn't know that. Robin absolutely is aggressive, and she has been. She been like that since season, well, at least definitely since season 2. So let me say this: do I think Wendy was doing a lot? I do. I do. Wendy was doing a lot. I ain't about to sit here and pretend like Wendy wasn't. Wendy was doing a lot. She sure was. Do I think she went a little too far when she started insinuating that Mia's husband sleeps with men? Yeah, I think that was a bit much. Yeah. But mind you, that was after that was after Mia threw the drink at her. That was after she threw the drink at her. So now Wendy, listen. Wendy lunged at Mia. Mia threw the drink first. They got to arguing. Wendy lunged at Mia. Now, Wendy, I gotta give you some. Miss Wendy. Because you sat on that couch down to Kern's house with Giselle and her security, giving Monique the 3rd degree as well. And you were disgusted as well. And we don't do that as Black women. We can't do that. We can't lower ourselves. Blah, 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 blah. No, ma'am. Wendy, I got to give you some too, ma'am. Because you straight up lunged at that woman twice. Security had to pull you back, physically restrain you twice. Physically restrained you twice. And then you threatened the woman at the end of the episode, said you gonna whoop her ass back at the house. So that's why I said, when I started this live off, and I said everybody gonna get some, because everybody can get some. Because everybody showed their ass tonight. All of them. All of them show they ass. Veronica, I ain't saying she wrong. I'm just saying she sat there and gave Monique a whole lot last 2 years ago. Gave Monique a whole lot. That's all I'm saying now. Don't get me wrong. You know, that woman threw a drink in her face and then tried to hit her with her purse. I ain't saying she would. Listen, remember, I'm not the one that stood on my high horse and was mad at Monique. I wasn't mad at Monique. That wasn't me. I told y'all from the beginning that I wasn't mad at Monique. Now, do I think that Monique was wrong for putting her hands on Candace? Yes, I've said it 5,000 times. But I wasn't mad at her for doing it. I'm just saying. If me and you argue, I'm not doing that. Nope, I'm not doing it. I ain't going down that road. I'm just saying. Child, she should have learned a long time ago that Giselle don't have her back, child. That sorrow thing was buried a long time ago between the two of them, child. This trip has the worst time and good for TV, though, child. Yeah. Monique is somewhat vindicated. Listen, CC Free. I don't think Monique is somewhat vindicated. I think Monique is a lot vindicated. But listen, I ain't going down that road tonight because I ain't gonna be here long enough to go down that road with y'all. But so then Mia want to play victim, and now she done broke a nail. She crying because her nail is bleeding. Ma'am, that's because you tried to assault that woman. You hit her with your purse. You threw a drink. Like that girl, you broke a nail because security was holding you back because there was a hole. Because y'all could tell they edited that, right? Please tell me y'all could tell they edited that. Y'all know they edited that, right? What's up, Virgin Love? I'm with Karen. It's my birthday. Everybody hush. Wendy was a lot. And Mia. Exactly. So you sitting there with your nail bleeding and you feeling some kind of way. Girl, bye. Your nail is bleeding because you was doing too much. And security had to pull you back and they broke your nail. Girl, bye. Sit down somewhere. You be all right. Nobody worried about your nail bleeding. And now you calling G and now you ready to go. Okay, bye. Thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry, Virgin Love, baby. I'm sorry. Thank you for the super chat, love. Thank you. Right, broken nail and barely tussle. And you crying, talking about something I've had to fight all my life. I can't tell. Wait, give Wendy grace. She held on as much as possible, but Mia went too far. Sorry, but I would have beat the brakes off of Mia and called Monique on live and apologize. That's what she need to do. You right. I'm with you, Cali girl. She need to call Monique. Y'all see how Mia tried to flip it like Wendy was the reason she broke her nail, then tried to play right. She tried to play victim, and here come freaking Frack running behind her. Oh my gosh, you see her nail? Oh, get her first aid kit. Oh, I'm gonna get her wallet. Oh, I'm gonna child. You see her friend didn't even run out there. Jacqueline ass was like, girl, I'm over this. Like, I'm over this, child. Child. And going back to what CC Freak said at the beginning of this live, absolutely with what CC Freak said. Wendy cleared all of their asses when Wendy said, but when Monique did it, it was cool. Yeah, it was, when Monique was out here, then it was a problem. Now that it's Mia, everybody cool with it, and everybody making excuses and everybody defending it. Miss me with that bullshit. And listen, I'm with it. I'm here for it all 120%. Now listen, y'all can call it colorism, y'all can call it whatever y'all want, but I'm just gonna call it bullshit. I'm gonna call it bullshit. Because like I said a minute ago, you're not gonna keep that same mother effing energy for Mia that you have for Monique. I don't want to hear. And that goes for the people on the show. That goes for the fans. I don't want to hear. If y'all ain't got that same energy, I don't want to hear. I love y'all though, but I don't want to hear it. She did call Wendy ghetto. I did peep that. Mia did call Wendy ghetto. I peeped it. I did peep that. She sure did. She called Wendy ghetto. She sure did. I peeped it. Thank you. Thank you, Keisha, for bringing reminding me, because she sure did. She sure did call the ghetto. Now, listen. We all know we know that calling somebody ghetto, we all know we know what that is. That's a alarm. That's a silent alarm when you call somebody ghetto. We know what the connotation is to calling somebody ghetto. We know what that means. We know what that means. Robin really irritated me telling Wendy to fight like I know this wasn't the same girl that was preaching about. Right. Okay. Talking about something. If you want, and then said it like she was mad. I mean, if you're gonna fight, fight. I mean, either you're gonna fight or you're gonna shut up. Girl, what? Either I'm gonna fight or I'm gonna shut up. Girl, what? I mean, if you're gonna fight, fight. Girl, what? Excuse what? I mean, some people would say throwing a drink with somebody unprovoked is ghetto. Like, I wouldn't feel so bad if they had to sit down with Mia, but we all know that wasn't going to happen. China, nobody having no sit down with Mia, ignorant ass. Right, and that's I said again. Now I will give Giselle credit. This much credit. Giselle was no, I'm not giving Giselle no credit. Nope. Let me rewind that. Nope. I ain't giving Giselle no damn credit. I will say that the main antagonist of this situation was Robin. I ain't giving Giselle credit for shit. But Robin was the main one on this one. Don't these women and producers know that true fans of this show remember like Pepperidge Farm? Child, you would think. Candace called Monique a hood rat or gutter, and they're both on the darker side. Candace also threw food at Mia last season. Was that colorism? That's a good question, Pitch Stop. She didn't fight Monique when she had that umbrella at her throat. Child. Yeah, y'all know I notice I have not spoken the colorist word. I'm not going down that road. But my point of view on this is keeping the same energy. Hashtag keep that same energy, because that's where I'm coming from with it. I ain't getting into colorism. I'm just talking about keep that same energy. Y'all had all this energy for Monique. Monique was bringing the franchise down. Monique, no, they had never gotten into a physical altercation. Monique was bringing the show down. Monique was this and Monique was that. Giselle showed up for with security. Showed up with security. Robin lecturing Monique. Wendy lecturing Monique. And y'all got mad at Karen for doing the exact same thing that Karen did tonight. Karen did the same thing with Monique and Candace that she did tonight. She tried to stay in the middle. She tried to see both sides of it. And she tried to be friends with everybody. Honestly, that's the same damn thing she did with Monique. And y'all got mad at her because y'all wanted her to choose a side. Well, you wanted her to choose Candace's side. That's what you wanted her to do. I agree with you, Pit Stop. I agree with you 100%. I still don't understand the rationale about all the anger Robin has for Wendy. It has to be more than her questioning her and Juan's behavior, because everyone has done it and she moved on. You know, I don't know. The only thing I can think of is that she really was that embarrassed last year. Like that Wendy really embarrassed her like that. But that's the only thing I can think of, is that she really got embarrassed. That's the only thing I could think of. Karen is right. Karen kept that same energy. Ashley too, because Ashley was like, listen, when they were trying to say Wendy was doing too much, Ashley was like, I don't know about that, because she threw a drink on me and that it'd have been on the popping. Like, I feel like Ashley kept that energy too. I feel like Ashley kept that, because remember, Ashley stayed friends with Monique. Ashley stayed cool with Monique. So I think she kept that same energy too. She was like, listen, somebody throw a drink on me, it's on. So I don't know. I feel, if somebody throw a drink on me, it's on. I think Wendy knows the truth about Robin and she's telling it. Try to everybody know the truth about Robin. Wendy isn't that easy to get along with, in my opinion. I don't think she's genuine because Juan left Robin for a darker skinned woman, and she still has resentment against. Child, you just young rich. You just be making stuff up. I mean, tomorrow. What you mean? Oh yeah. Because look, me, Scotty, and Terrence have already been in the group chat like, ooh. And y'all know I normally don't go live. I'm only gonna be here for a few more minutes. Y'all know I normally don't even go live, but baby, I just had too much to talk about. Baby. But yeah, the panel is gonna be live tonight. You know, L Love, let me say this, and this about to make y'all no. Ooh, I don't want to say this because I don't even want to open up this Pandora's box. L Love, I'm gonna just say I agree with you. A couple of people started talking about colorism, and it became a big thing, and I'm gonna leave it at that. But just because he was with Gabrielle Union doesn't mean that just because Juan dated Gabrielle Union doesn't mean that Robin has a problem with dark skinned women. Like, you made a big leap. You took one little tidbit of information and made a whole leap. I'm sure that Juan has dated every color of the rainbow. And we know that Juan cheated on Robin. And you took a big leap because clearly the relationship didn't work out between him and Gabrielle, because he's back sleeping in Robin's bed and Gabrielle is married to Dwayne Wade. So I don't see how you jump to that conclusion, Young Rich. Since Monique was such an issue to their franchise and everyone wanted her gone, then Mia and Robin need to go after this season, make Giselle survive on her own. I know that's right, Cali girl. Listen, I'm with you. I'm with you. Remember, Ashley was in the right. Ashley was in the bathroom, child. Wendy isn't easy to get along with. I wouldn't like her. Wendy, listen, I think Wendy is hard to get along with. Let me tell y'all something. Wendy irritates me. And you know, when I say that Wendy irritated me, y'all call me a colorist too, child. Y'all quick to call somebody a colorist just because somebody might not like somebody that's of a certain complexion, but whatever. And I ain't gonna say I don't like Wendy. I don't have a beef with Wendy, but Wendy irritates me. And I do think Wendy be doing too much. And I do think Wendy and her degrees irritate me. She did it again tonight. I am a professor at Johns Hopkins, the youngest professor in the history of Johns Hopkins. Blah, blah, blah. Girl, don't nobody need to know, like, how we get here? Wendy irritates me. That's why I say I'm equal opportunity. I know y'all think that I'm biased, so I have my favorites. And usually if I have a favorite, I'll tell y'all who my favorite is. Like, y'all know I love the Grand Dame. I love Karen. But I have also gotten Karen together when I feel like Karen was doing too much, or Karen was, because I be getting on Karen about that line, because Karen will lie. Oh, Karen will lie, y'all. And I'll get on Karen about that damn line. But I feel like y'all don't hear me when I say something that's contrary to what you know what I'm saying? So Wendy getting on my nerves, I did catch a disclaimer from Johns Hopkins, child. Wendy getting on my nerves has nothing to do with her complexion. It really doesn't. Wendy just gets I don't care who it is that would irritate me. Do you understand trying to be in a friend group with somebody like that? A child can't lie. I love Karen, but Karen be lying, and she knows she be lying. Because Mia was talking about her accomplishments, so Mia threw out hers. You mean because Wendy was throwing out her accomplishments? But it still would irritate me. I don't care. It's not about a fight. It's the aftermath of the fight. They need to keep that same energy. Exactly. Okay, Callie girl. Sometimes it ain't even about that. Yes, Young Rich, that's exactly why Wendy threw out her accomplishments tonight. Child, listen. Whatever. I was just giving y'all an example. She irritates me. Now, do I dislike Wendy? No, I don't dislike Wendy. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes Wendy, listen, all them women get on my nerves. At some point in time, they all get on my nerves. Even the ones I like get on my nerves at some point in time. That's just what it is. That's just a fact. Even the ones I like get on my nerves sometimes. That's just that. That's just a fact, y'all. That's just a fact. I feel like we got more zen when she be more likable. I feel like she thinks she has to be so extra to keep with the group. I agree. But that's her go-to when defending herself, especially when dealing with non-educated people. I understand that, Kenneth, and I can't compare everybody to me. I can't compare everybody to me, but it irritates me. It just irritates me. That's all. Listen, I can't tell nobody how to fight. I can just tell you it irritates me when it just irritates me. That's all. I can't tell that woman how to fight. Fight the way you feel like you need to fight, girl. But that don't mean that don't change the fact that it's gonna irritate me. Mia started with that "I'm a boss" crap down to Wendy and everyone at the table. Do Wendy stated her profession? I'm wondering, do you not acknowledge or believe colorism exists? Why do you choose to avoid the topic? It's not that I don't acknowledge that it exists. Colorism absolutely exists. I choose to avoid the topic because what I have found is in this arena, meaning YouTube, in this arena, it doesn't matter what I say. So I just choose not to have conversations that are going to be are not going to be productive. So yeah. But it absolutely exists. Now, do I think it exists everywhere that everybody else thinks it exists? No. Mm-mm. No. But do I think it exists? Yeah, it absolutely. I did not. I think I know colorism exists, but do I think it exists everywhere that people seem to think it exists? In my opinion, no. All those women are educated. Wendy need to stop with the degrees. All of them went to college. I don't know about Mia, but all of them went to college. It didn't irritate you when Mia mentioned her accomplishments? No. Mm-mm. No. It seems like when folks like Mia, Robin, and Giselle try to sun Wendy and make her seem insignificant, like she's a neo-pledgant online, Wendy has to let them know or remind them. That's a lie. What's a lie, Candace? Karen has never sat in the college. No, Karen went to college. Yes, Karen did. Karen, she didn't graduate, but Karen went to college. I'm almost certain, Karen, because that's when she was sexually assaulted. She was sexually assaulted when she was in college. I thought that's what she said. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. KFS, maybe I'm wrong. I could have sworn, I know she did not graduate, but I thought she went to college. I'm almost certain she was a college student when she was sexually assaulted. Yeah, I don't think Mia went to college. I don't think Mia went to college. Yeah, I don't think Mia went to college, but Giselle graduated from Hampton. Robin graduated from Maryland. Candace graduated from Howard. I don't know if Ashley went to college. Did Ashley go to college? I think Ashley went to college because she was Miss DC, and I think you have to be a college student. Now I don't know if she graduated, but I think she went to college. Yeah, she doesn't have a degree. Right now, Karen, Karen never graduated. Yeah, Karen never graduated. So Mia did go to college too. So yeah, everybody. So then, if Mia went to college, then all of them went to college. Now they ain't all graduate, but all of them went to college. But there is a difference. Listen, there is a difference between going to college and graduating. Trust me, there is a difference. Um, yeah, she was Miss DC, so I know she was actually. You have to be in college to compete in those pageants. So I know she was in college. Now I don't know if she graduated, but I know she went to college because Ashley was Miss DC. So yeah. Where was I last night? I was home. Where was I supposed to be? Mia went to Southwest University. She went to Southwest. A child by. Watermelon sugar, I never got a link or nothing. I didn't know what I was supposed to do, love. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I never got a link or anything. Throwing a drink in someone's face is almost equivalent to spitting. Maybe to you, baby. Oh, was it OB Bus? Am I saying it wrong? OB Bus? OB. Charge it to my head, not my heart. And let me say this again. I would have defended Wendy if Wendy had went straight ham on Mia. I absolutely would have defended Wendy. If Wendy would have went straight ham on Mia, I sure would have. I sure would have. Because that's an assault. You throw a drink on me, that's an assault. Ain't nobody, that was unprovoked. That was unprovoked. Just like y'all said about Monique, she was using her words. There was no reason for Mia to throw a drink on Wendy. If Wendy had got about that seat and knocked the out of Mia, I would have defended it. Okay, watermelon sugar. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. I didn't get a link or anything, so I didn't know. I'm sorry, love, but I'll send you my Avon link. Giselle uses her marketing skills to tear the girls down. Mia got her degree in neuromuscular massage therapy. Child. That's true too, Zara. Now there's a big difference because I went to school with a whole lot of people. Listen, I work with people every day that got a college degree, and I don't know who. I don't know. I want to know who the hell gave them. Listen, I work with some people with that are doctors, PhDs, and EDDs, and I be like, listen, I want to know where you got your degree from. I want to know where you got your degree from. I just at this point, I just want the doctor in front of my name. I don't care no more. So I'm with y'all. Yes, it's 120. It's 122 people in the chat. If you can hit the like button, please, and thank you. Yeah. I didn't see it. Listen, y'all. Instagram is not the best way to hear. You know what, watermelon sugar? I thought you had my phone number. Now, not a whole lot of people got my phone number, but I thought you did, girl. But okay, I apologize. I misunderstood. Let me know the next time, and I'll make sure I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, watermelon sugar. I shared the video and everything. Let me tell y'all something. I work with some people that have PhDs, and I be thinking, what dissertation did you defend? Because I thought you had my number, watermelon sugar. I'm sorry, love. My bad, babes. We'll get it together next time, girl. Candace is working on her MBA. I don't know if she's finished or not, but she's almost done with her getting her MBA from Howard. She's almost done. Yeah. Now I don't know if Wendy is the only one with a graduate degree, because I don't know if Robin or Giselle have any sort of advanced degrees. But I don't know. I don't know. But Candace is almost done with her MBA. Or she might be done by now. When they were filming this, she said she was almost done. So she may be done. She may be done by now. Yep. Yep. So let me get ready to get over here, y'all. I thank y'all for hanging out with me. I just had to do this thing live because when I say them women got on my nerves tonight. And again, all I gotta say is hashtag keep that same energy. Charisse has a degree in telecommunications. Okay. So yeah, everybody has a degree. Now Monique didn't have a degree, and I don't know if Monique went to college, but I know Monique. I don't think Monique had a degree. Katie, I believe Katie went to college. I know she was a model, so I don't know. She may or may not have gone to college. I don't know. But I know Katie went to some of the best schools in this area. Child, Katie's high school degree is probably the equivalent of some people's college degrees. But anyway, because Katie came from one of them families, child. You know what, Xavier? It might be. When you think about it like that, this might be one of the most educated casts in a Housewives franchise. Now that I think about it, Now that I think, you know what, y'all? Let's think about that for a second. I don't know about New York, but in New Jersey, Atlanta, Dallas, Beverly Hills, Salt Lake City. Salt Lake City might give us a run for our money. I think the majority of the ladies in Salt Lake City might have college degrees. They might give us a run for our money. Because we know that Heather, Meredith, and Lisa, we know all of them went to college. I think Jen has a college degree. I think Jen has a college degree. Salt Lake City might give Potomac a run for their money. But I don't think New Jersey can. I don't think Atlanta can. New York, Bethany, and the ABC lady. I don't even know who. I don't watch New York, so I don't know who the ABC lady is. Monique met Chris in college. She didn't finish. Okay, so Monique did go to college. Okay. That's a good point, Xavier. Xavier, that's actually a really good point you just made. That is a very interesting point. That might have to do some research on that. That might be an interesting um that might be an interesting video to do some research on. Do all the franchises and look at what's the most educated franchise. Potomac, I'm gonna say this. Potomac, I don't know if Potomac is the number one, but Potomac is definitely in the top three. I would say Potomac is definitely in the top three. Just off of the top of my head, thinking off the top of my head, I would say they're definitely in the top three. Because even when you look at it, Atlanta, Kenya went to college, Nene went to college. We know Phaedra. Candy didn't go to college. Cynthia, I don't think went to college. Marlo didn't go to. No, Marlo went to college. Marlo went to college. I don't know, y'all. I might have to sit down and do this. Y'all got me intrigued now. Oh, y'all got me intrigued now. Oh, all right. I might have to look into this one. I didn't know Monique was in college when she met Chris either. To be honest with you, I didn't know Monique met Chris when she was in college. That's new information. I didn't know that. I thought Monique was working. I thought Monique was working when she met Chris. That doesn't mean that she wasn't in college, but I didn't know that she was in college. Remember, she talked about that at the reunion that she went to college. She sure did. Marlo went to college. Karen said on her YouTube channel she didn't finish because of her grape juice situation. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that's why she didn't. Thank you, L Love. Thank you. Thank you, love. Monyetta counts she has an MBA. Oh, I didn't know Monyetta had an MBA. Go ahead, girl. Y'all got me curious now. Okay. I ain't saying, listen, y'all got me curious about this one. I might have to sit down and figure this out. I'll be very curious to see now. But I definitely feel like Potomac is up there. I think Potomac is in the top, maybe top three. Maybe top three. I thought Monique was living in a truck when she met Chris, not in a dorm. That's why I said I didn't think Monique was in college when her and Chris met. But I can't argue the child because I don't know. But I thought that Monique, I know Chris wasn't in college when they met. That I know. Chris was already in the NFL when Monique and Chris met. Chris was already in the NFL. So that I know. Um, But Monique may have been in college. I just did not know that. I thought Monique was already working like a full, like I thought Monique was working a full-time job. But I don't know. So that's why I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know that. Well, a lot of them got degrees in life, Kenneth. I don't know Zara because I don't watch New York. I never watched New York. So if that was a conversation they had on the Real Housewives of New York, I don't know. Just because she lived in a truck doesn't mean she couldn't have gone to college. Now, that's true. That is true. And that's why I'm saying, even though I know, and that's why I said she may have been working and still been in college. But I thought when they met, she was working a full-time job. But she still could have been in school. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. But I know Chris had already graduated. I know Chris was already playing in the NFL when they met. Chris was already an NFL player when they met. That I know. All right, y'all. It's 112 people in the chat. If you could please hit the like button on your way out the door. I'm getting ready to go ahead and get off of here so I can go to bed, so I can get up and go to work in the morning. After all of this, including Peter's messy interview recently, I see why Eddie said to Wendy, nah, that's your friend. Right, okay. Oh, you saw the clip? Yeah, I didn't see the clip. All right, y'all. Y'all, everybody have a good evening. Have a happy Monday. And Lord willing, the creek don't rise. I will see y'all tomorrow. Mwah. Peace.